Fans, I am pleased to be joined alongside two members from Foundry BC. We have Michelle Rogers and Viv Dang Michelle, our social media officer, and Vivian, our senior comm specialist. Thank you both for joining us on such a special night as it is our 12th annual Hockey Talks. Vivian, maybe starting off with you, tell us a little bit about Foundry BC and the services that you offer.
Absolutely. So Foundry provides free and confidential health and wellness services for young people between the ages of 12 to 24, as well as their families and caregivers all across BC. And we provide these services both in person and online. And we provide 5 core services. So this includes mental health care, substance use services, physical and sexual health care, youth and family peer supports, as well as social services.
So important to have in our community. Thank you so much. Now, Michelle, on a night that we are having Hockey Talks, how does that align with Foundry BC's morals and purpose, and how does that benefit Foundry BC?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's nights like tonight that help lower barriers. It's what we're all about at Foundry. And events like Hockey Talks specifically help us to really start those conversations that are a bit uncomfy, a little bit heavier, and really just make them more approachable.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, it's great to have that platform where you can raise awareness and have these types of conversations. Vivian, for those that may be watching that may be struggling with their mental health, any advice that you can share, tips and tricks and things that they can do in terms of their next steps?
We want young people to know that you do not need to be in crisis in order to seek support. So if you're a young person who's stressed or overwhelmed with having to balance school and sports, just know that you're not alone and that Foundry is here to support you. And we really encourage you to visit foundrybc.ca because we have a wealth of resources and tools to support you.
I love that. Now, Michelle, for you, tell me, with your time at Foundry BC, how has that impacted you personally?
Yeah, absolutely. As someone who grew up with lived and living experience with mental health challenges, body image issues, being able to work at Foundry has been a dream come true for the younger version of myself. And it makes me really proud to be able to work for an organization that prioritizes the voices of youth.
Well, on an evening where we honor, raise awareness to all those that may be suffering with their mental health, it's individuals like Vivian and Michelle and all of Foundry BC that provide us with those platforms to have that important dialogue. Canucks Nation, Rogers Arena, let's give Vivian and Michelle a big, big round of applause. Thank you both so much for joining us.
And now to bring this intermission